What's up, Dragon Nation? I'm Rich with Dragon Nation Gaming. Welcome back to Space Engineers. It's been about 3 weeks since I did any recording. I've had so much bad luck lately. First, my power went out. I didn't have power. Actually, my whole neighborhood didn't have power for like 3 days. Well, more like 2. We'll say 2. But once we got power again, the internet didn't work. So I was without internet for another 2 days. Then when I finally got internet back up, I was back in and recording. But when I was going through my editing, something happened to one of my SSDs. I have no clue what happened, but I can't access any of the files on that SSD. So I lost a lot of information on my recording software, all my editing software, all the settings and everything, my audio software, gone. A lot of the games that I was playing, a lot of the save files and everything else, the games themselves were just completely gone. So what I had to do was most of the games that I was playing, I had to start over, completely over. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to do that shit. So, luckily, the save files for Space Engineers, I had the foresight enough to put a copy of the file on the other SSD that I have. See, I have 3 hard drives, or 3 SSDs. One of them is an M.2, which has my Windows operating system on it. Then I have another SSD, which I use for all the games and everything. And then I have another SSD which I use for like save files and stuff like that. But unfortunately, a lot of stuff I didn't transfer over to the other SSD. So yeah, luckily we did with Space Engineers, so we still have our world in Space Engineers. The one time it actually lasts and survives, everything else gets destroyed. Just so much bad luck. Also, I got a new job. I work, 4 days a week, 11 hours a day. So when I get home and after I take a shower and everything, I only have about maybe 2 hours of time to myself in a day on the days that I work. And with all the games that I play, there is a lot of grinding, so I really just don't have the time for recording. So I can only do that on the days that I have off. But the problem with that is, with the live streams, the times that I sleep, since I do work nights, I work from 1800 to 05. For you Americans, that's 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. So yeah, I work nights. I sleep during the day, which means live streaming. I won't be awake to live stream at the times that I do. And if I do start live streaming, it won't be until like late afternoon. So we'll have to figure out the streams and everything else. Also, we're going to go ahead and drop some of the other games that we're playing. We're going to stick with Space Engineers for now. We'll keep it a 1 game until I can get scheduling and timing all figured out, because all the games that I play are grindy. So I'll have to figure out. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overwork myself. So we'll try to figure out how many games I can get in. So what I'm going to do is, when I get it figured out and see if I can put another game in, I'll hold a vote. Now, there is a way in YouTube where you can actually do voting. I've never done it before, so I have no idea how that works out. But I already know what's going to be chosen. I've had so many people ask me to play Rust. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody's going to be voting for. So it looks like, yeah, we might be playing Rust at some point. There's also Astroneer. There's a few other games. But anyways, with Space Engineers, what I decided to do is, I don't want to build it on an asteroid. I've built bases on asteroids before, and it's boring. I've done it. I've been there. I want to do something else. One thing I haven't done a lot of is building down on the planet. I got so many ideas for building down on the planet that it's probably going to take a while to get it figured out. We're going to go big complicated and ridiculous with some of these builds. But let's go ahead and get this started. Yep, the solar panels are kind of freaking out, but yeah, they're not going to be around for much longer. As you can see, we do have a ton of warheads. Yeah, we're going to destroy some shit. Since I'm not going to be using this platform, we might as well get rid of it. I took all the resources that we have, all the components, and I put it on the mining carriage. Yeah, that construction ship is going to disappear. They did some updates into the game, so I think they made the warheads a little bit stronger, and I think they changed the physics of crashing a ship on a planet, so I want to check that out. So yeah, this is going to be the only ship that we have to get down to the planet's surface. As you can see, it has no atmospheric thrusters, and it has no hydrogen thrusters. So this is going to be interesting, and we'll see how the physics for crashing actually work now. But first things first, let's go ahead and destroy this platform. Alright, so I need to find, there we go, access point. Now we need to select all the warheads and scroll down. Nope, that's not all of them. Go down more. There you go. Alright, so they're already armed, and let's start countdown. Oh shit, get out of here. Get. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. I was off. There it goes. Well, anticlimactic. I was expecting, oh, there goes the solar panel. I was expecting a little bit more. What the hell are you flying off? Oh, I still had components on the construction ship too, I think. Whoops. That's alright. We'll be okay. Platform's not completely gone, but it is kind of close. The solar panel looks like the solar panel's freaking out. It doesn't know what to do. What it's trying to do is trying to line the solar panels up to the sun, because we have the solar rotors, but it can't move them, so it keeps trying to move the post. So yeah, that's going to do its thing for quite some time. But yeah, what I want to do right now is get the ship close to the surface, and when we get there, I'll go ahead and, oh, power. When we do get over there, or down there, I'll go ahead and bring you guys back so you guys can see the crash and see if it's going to be epic or another anticlimactic event like the explosion. But there's also some things that we need to talk about, so I'll probably go ahead and stop somewhere higher in the atmosphere. I don't know, we'll see. I might need a little bit of time. Alright, now that we're hurtling down to the planet's surface at max speed, we should have some time to talk about a few things. One, I was talking about how I lost all my software, the recording, the editing, the audio software that I had. So all my settings are gone. Now I can remember what my starter settings were, but over the years since I've had my channel, I've tweaked things a bit. And so you might notice that my audio, as far as my voice, might be a little bit different than it used to be from one video to this one, or previous videos to this one. It's something that I'm going to have to tweak over time, but I don't know. It might give me the opportunity to actually improve the audio, maybe also the editing and the gameplay. it might make everything a little bit better. So the software that I'm using for my voice audio is Voice Meter, which is just kind of a tunable control panel that I can change some of the settings to make my voice a little bit more clear. Less background noise and a little bit more me. Because when you're going through a microphone, it changes your voice a little bit. So there's settings that I could change to make my voice sound more like myself. So from there, we go to Audacity. Now, I haven't used Audacity a lot. I actually didn't use it for a long time. But I figured if we're going to try it, since we lost everything and we're going to be doing everything anew, it was a good idea to go ahead and give it a shot. See how it's going to work out. So this is the first video where I'm actually using Audacity. Or Audacity, sorry. And we'll see. I mean, before I was just using audio in OBS. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes with editing and how the video comes out. Then the software that I have is my recording software, which is Streamlabs OBS. Now, the problem I'm going to have is the game audio versus my voice audio. I might have to tweak settings and stuff like that. As far as, I don't want the game to actually be louder than me, because then you won't be able to hear a damn thing I say. So from there, we take that when we're recording, we transfer that over to Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. And that's where I do my editing. That's where I take the video and the audio from the game that I'm playing, and then I add the audio, my voice audio, from Audacity. And I kind of tweak things around, cut it a little bit, and then I render the video. Once all of that is done, then I put it on YouTube and you guys get to see it. Now, I do get to watch the videos. To be honest, every video that I make and every video that I edit, I actually watch about 5 times. So, all the stuff that you guys hear that is wrong, mistakes that I make and stuff like that, usually I catch it, but there's a lot of times when I do not. You gotta keep in mind, I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna say things that I just pretty much just have a brain fart. One good example is the ice miner, which is where most of you came to my channel. I was kind of misreading the amounts in the containers, how much ice was in containers, the cargo containers, and that was just brain fart. Just, I was tired as hell. I was working like 13, 14, 15 hours a day, like 6 days a week, and I was exhausted. My brain was just not working, and I made mistakes. Now, people who work for a living would understand that, but I got a lot of comments of people who, you know, were just being dicks about it. So just to clear that up, I'm human. It happens. But yeah, we actually want to, the whole point of the ice miner, or the miner, was I was actually going to evolve it over time, kind of tweak some stuff and come up with a really ridiculous design, and I never actually got to it. What I was going to do is I was going to try to build like a crawler or something. I don't know. Something that could go along the entire lake. But yeah, like I said, I never really got to it. I've decided with space engineers I'm going to slow down a little bit. A lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about specifics of the stuff that I've been building. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take it step by step, so that way people can see what I'm doing, and they can probably figure out how to do it themselves. Alright, so on this mining carriage, The reactors and the cargo containers are in the front, and I want to try to protect them. So what we're going to do is we're going to land this thing on, or crash it actually, on its ass. So that way we can try to save those. And oh shit, we are coming in fast. Oh, this is going to be epic. Or hopefully, I hope it's going to be epic. Can we slow down at all? No. Ion thrusters don't work. And here we go. Oh shit, where am I? Okay, stop. No, the ice was pushing me. Yep, oh shit. Well, I was hoping to save the cargo containers, but it didn't work out. Why am I still moving? Yeah, look at that. I'm not touching any keys at all. And I'm floating backwards. Why? Okay, let me... Oh, I see why. Those damn inertia dampeners. God damn it, I hate that shit. Well, yeah, unfortunately, cargo containers did not survive. Neither did the reactor. Do we still have components? Well, looking around, it looks like... Well, we got canvas. That's about it. Steel plate. Oh, there is that steel plate? Yes, it is. 95,000. All right, we got glass. I think we have everything we need. I need construction components. Do we have... There's got to be construction components. I think what happened was I have trash set to like 52. So when one container exploded and dropped the components, and then the second container exploded, there was too much stuff inside the second container. So the stuff from the first container just despawned. Which means I might have lost some stuff. Which means I won't be able to build. Which means we're fucked. I could go back in the save and try this again or try something else, but I want to try to make this work. What we need is a way to do stuff by hand, kind of like we have in Satisfactory. Alright, there's interior plate. Medical, so we would be able to make a medical room. But without construction components, there's not shit that we can do. Because just about everything takes construction components, just like the steel plates. Alright, oh yeah, gravity generator. Yeah, we really need that shit. Do we have construction components on the connectors? 40 of them, but this one doesn't have any. That one does. And yep, that's about it. Well, shit. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have all the resources we're gonna need in order to get everything done. But yeah, I need to figure out what I need to do with a starter base. So I've done this before. You guys might recognize this little area. This is where we built the base inside the tunnel. I think it was, yep, it was this cliff right over here where I have this GPS coordinate that I saved. So yeah, right in that cliffside, we dug a big ass tunnel, and this is where we had our base. But I'm not exactly sure if I want to do it the exact same way. I mean, it was kind of cool digging the tunnel boring machine, and a lot of people have had questions about that machine. So I might go ahead and build it again just so we can answer some of those questions. Another thing is the ice miner. Yeah, I got some other ideas. We got some really dumb and stupid ideas. Now, as far as... let's see. Oh, I have a script. That's right, a script that I've never actually used. I think it's called Vector Thrust or something like that. But anyways, I've always wanted to use that. Back in the day when I first started this game and first started getting into mods, what I would do is I would find a really cool mod and I would design a ship or something off of that mod. And it's been a really long time since I've done that, and I want to do that again. Where the hell? Oh yeah, we crashed way over there. Maybe a little bit too far. So yeah, first thing I need to do, since we do have all the components, is go ahead and get a starter base. We're gonna need a miner. This is stuff I've already done before, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I don't think you guys would want to see this. All I'm going to do is build my regular starter base that I always build. Get a atmospheric miner, an atmospheric builder, just 2 ships. And then we'll have to decide what we're going to do first. So yeah, like I said, I have plenty of ideas. One thing I do want to do is I want to build... some time ago, about a year ago, I built the Hemet, but I built it as a cargo vehicle. What I want to do is I want to change that. What I want to do is make it into an emergency generator. So pretty much put the hydrogen generators on it and use that to power stuff just for a limited time so we could get stuff hooked up and, you know, get more ice in case wind turbines get destroyed or solar panels, something like that. Then I also want to take our ice miner. I want to come up with something that could go from one end of the lake to the other and just do really dumb shit for no reason other than it would be kind of cool. But I have no idea what I'm going to do. So yeah, this episode, we didn't get a whole lot of building done. We just tested out the physics and some of the updates. I'm actually kind of surprised how big this pit is. I mean, it's not all that great, but hey, it works. It was kind of cool. It did destroy more of the ship than I thought it was going to. Which is kind of, it's kind of cool, kind of not. Because you do have those people that like to start with a crashed ship, which is not going to be a thing anymore. But I think they'll find a way around that. I have no idea. Then what we want to do is we want to go ahead and build the tunnel boring machine again. Get that into the side of the cliff. And we're going to change the design of the base just a little bit. There's a few ideas that I have. As far as the ice mining crawler, man, I have no idea. There are so many different ways that I could do it. Like I said, I wanted to go from one end of the lake to the other. Now, I could build kind of like a walker. I mean, just putting wheels on it is not complicated enough. That's not my style. My style is to make a mech. Or something like that. A 4-legged mech that will walk across the lake and dig a big-ass trench and grab all that ice. That actually sounds like fun. That's something I've never actually tried before. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, this episode was just to get back into things. Kind of just test things out. Check the audio, the recording, my editing software, all that stuff. See how it sounds. So in the comments, let me know how the video was. And if you think I should make some tweaks to the audio, voice audio, all that stuff. And we'll see if we can't get back to where we were before, where everything was working well, nothing is ever perfect. Working better than it was before, hopefully. But yeah, we'll worry about all that next episode. Until then, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.